Welcome to eLuXe, your gateway to elite luxury. Today we are taking a deep dive into a world that very few people on this planet will ever truly see. To answer one specific question, how do Dubai billionaires really spend their money? We have all seen the Instagram version of this city, the rented Lamborghinis crawling down Sheikh Zayed Road, influencers posing at beach clubs, sunglasses tilted just right, champagne glasses raised at sunset, endless drone shots of a glowing skyline, framed perfectly to look effortless, infinite, untouchable. But that is not the real Dubai. That is the Dubai designed for tourists, for content, for aspiration. There is a second Dubai, a hidden economy built exclusively for the 0.01%. A parallel city operating under different rules, different incentives, and a completely different relationship with money. This is the Dubai where people don't rent the supercar. They buy the factory that manufactures it. They don't book hotel rooms, they buy the island the hotel is built on. When your net worth rivals the GDP of a small country, spending money stops being about buying things. It stops being about comfort, convenience, or even luxury in the traditional sense. It becomes about power, about control, about conquering physics, bending laws, and turning what should be impossible into a casual Tuesday afternoon. So today we are ignoring the millionaires. We are diving directly into the bank accounts of the ultra-wealthy to uncover the true cost of the Dubai billionaire lifestyle. From illegal living assets to real estate that literally floats underwater, the psychology behind this spending might surprise you, and it might even terrify you. Part 1. The supercar paradox. Let's get the cars out of the way first, because in Dubai, the rules of automotive luxury are completely broken. In cities like London or New York, a Ferrari 488 still turns heads. It's a statement. It signals arrival, success, and financial achievement. People notice. Cameras come out. The moment feels important. In Dubai, a Ferrari is background noise. It's traffic. It's visual clutter. It's no more impressive than a Toyota Camry sitting in rush hour. When you live in a city where the police force patrols in Bugatti Veyrons and Lamborghini Aventadors, buying a supercar doesn't elevate you. It doesn't separate you. It makes you invisible. So the question becomes, how does a billionaire signal status in a city where everyone already has a V12 engine? The answer is not speed, not horsepower, not price. The answer is scarcity. Dubai billionaires don't spend money on the car itself. They spend on customization that borders on insanity. And the most powerful symbol isn't carbon fiber or hand-stitched leather. It's the number plate. In 2023, a single license plate, the number P7, sold at auction for 55 million dirhams, roughly 15 million US dollars, for a piece of metal. Let that sink in. The license plate cost 30 times more than the Rolls-Royce it was screwed onto. Not because it improved performance, not because it added comfort, but because it could never be replicated. This reveals the first and most important lesson of Dubai wealth psychology. The object doesn't matter. Exclusivity does. Anyone with money can buy the car. Only one person can own that number. In Dubai, status is not about ownership. It's about uniqueness. But once the garages are full, the plates are secured, and the novelty fades. Where does the money go next? It stops being mechanical. It becomes biological. Part 2. The living assets. If a car is a machine, a tiger is a monster. And owning a monster has always been one of the oldest expressions of power in human history. For years, one of the most extreme flexes in the UAE wasn't a watch or a private jet. It was a cheetah sitting calmly in the passenger seat. Historically, sheikhs and ultra-elite families kept private zoos as symbols of dominance. This tradition dates back centuries to ancient royalty, where owning dangerous animals meant absolute control over life itself. It was a way of saying, the laws of nature do not apply to me. But this is where the story turns darker, and where the spending becomes dangerous. In 2016, the UAE government passed federal law number 22, officially banning the private ownership of dangerous animals. Lions, tigers, cheetahs, all outlawed. The penalties included fines of up to 500,000 dirhams, roughly $136,000, and potential jail time. For most people, that law is final. For a billionaire, it's a problem to be engineered around. The law didn't stop the practice, it made it more exclusive. Instead of spending money on buying the animal, The ultra-wealthy now spend millions on hiding the animal. Private, licensed wildlife sanctuaries are built inside massive estates, often registered as conservation centers. Veterinarians are flown in from Europe on private jets. Specialized food is imported by the ton. Entire corporate structures are created just to legally justify the existence of a single animal. The cost of keeping one lion healthy in desert heat can exceed $50,000 per year. These animals don't generate revenue. They don't appreciate. They don't offer return on investment. They are living assets. Assets that bleed money constantly and exist purely as symbols of dominance. But even a private zoo eventually becomes boring. And when that happens, the spending escalates again, this time towards something even more fundamental. Part 3. Real estate that defies physics. Land is finite, even in the desert. So when Dubai ran out of coastline, it didn't slow down or compromise. It simply built more. Artificial islands, man-made shorelines, entire new geographies created by money. But the billionaires of today aren't satisfied with penthouses in the sky. Glass towers and skyline views are no longer impressive when everyone has them. They want homes that don't technically exist on land at all. Enter the floating seahorse. On paper, it's classified as a floating structure. In reality, it's a 3-story mansion anchored in the Persian Gulf. The top deck is designed for sunbathing and private jacuzzis. The middle level functions as a luxury living and entertaining space. But the master bedroom? That is completely submerged underwater. Imagine waking up and making eye contact with a sea turtle, watching schools of fish drift past your windows while the rest of the world sleeps above the surface. These units originally sold for around $3.3 million, but customized versions sell for significantly more. Some owners pay extra to have artificial coral reefs grown outside their bedroom windows to ensure the underwater view is always perfect. And it doesn't stop at bedrooms. Leaked architectural concepts in Dubai include underwater garages. Why park your Bugatti in a dark room when you can store it inside a glass vault surrounded by sharks? This is the billionaire mindset in its purest form. It's not about comfort. It's not about convenience. It's about conquest. Living in the sky is easy. Living under the ocean is a challenge money can finally solve. Part 4. The gold obsession. But what if you don't want assets? What if you don't want investments? What if you just want to burn cash? In the West, we say time is money. In Dubai, everything is money, especially gold. Dubai is known as the city of gold, and it takes that title literally. You can walk into a luxury hotel lobby and find a gold-to-go ATM. You don't withdraw paper cash, you withdraw 24-karat solid gold bars, priced in real time based on the global market. It's the ultimate impulse purchase. I'm bored, I'll buy bullion. But why stop at owning gold when you can eat it? At the Scoopy Cafe, you can order the famous Black Diamond ice cream, a single scoop of Madagascar vanilla bean ice cream, infused with Iranian saffron and black Italian truffle. But the topping isn't sprinkles, it's 23-karat edible gold. The price? 2,999 dirhams, over $800 for a single scoop of ice cream. Yes, you get to keep the Versace bowl and spoon, but the real question is obvious. Does it taste $800 better than normal ice cream? Of course not, so why do it? Part 5. Conclusion. The psychology of excess. Why spend $15 million on a license plate? Why eat gold? Why build a bedroom under the ocean? From the outside, it looks like waste. It looks like insecurity. It looks irrational. But psychology tells us something very different. This is signaling theory, taken to its extreme. In a city where everyone is rich, the only way to establish hierarchy is to waste money on things with absolutely no functional value. Old money, the billionaires of Europe and America, often whispers. Unbranded cashmere, quiet estates, old Volvos. Dubai is new money. It doesn't whisper, it shouts, it screams. It wants the world to know it conquered the desert. These spending habits aren't just about luxury, they're about legacy, about carving permanence into a landscape that is constantly shifting. But while some billionaires spend millions on gold ice cream and underwater bedrooms, the smartest ones are doing something else entirely. They are quietly moving their money into places you can't see. If you want to know where billionaires are moving their wealth next, and it's not Dubai, click the video on your screen right now. You won't believe the tax haven quietly taking over. And if you're ready to step into elite wealth, hit subscribe. This is eLuXe, your gateway to elite luxury. I'll see you in the next video.